Hey, this is my video response to the This I Believe speeches. First off, I wanted to say that everyone did such a great job, and I feel like over the past 10 weeks, we've gotten so close to each other. As for my This I Believe speech, mine focused around fitness, and some people might say that, fitness isn't so close to my heart, but in true fact it is. It's something that I didn't grow up with, but then I just acquired, and I started motivating myself, and I like to motivate others with that. So throughout my speech, I tried to focus on three main parts. The first part was how motivational I was and how persuasive I was, how emotional it was, how powerful it was, and then eye contact. I try to do the first two because I feel like personally those are two of my strong suits, and how I tried to go about it was that I tried to do two of my strong suits because the third one, eye contact, isn't my very best. I tend to get a little too anxious, and then I just look down and read instead of looking up at the crowd. So this I Believe speech, I tried to look up at the crowd as much as I could and get everybody engaged with me. I thought I did pretty well, except there were a few times where I slipped up looking at it and then not looking back at the page. But for the most part, I felt like it was a great experience for me. As for the other people, I thought everybody did such a great job, and they spoke with so much passion and heart. And at first, I thought it was going to be hard for everybody to let everybody in on what was true and close to their heart. Just because that's most of this I Believe stuff is really close to the heart, and a lot of people don't like to share that. But I was just so pleasantly surprised that everyone got up there and with such strong emotion told us how they felt. I thought that was definitely very powerful, and so I think it can be attributed to the fact that after these 10 weeks, I went in there knowing only a few people, and then at the end of 10 weeks, I've made new friends, and I've made friends that will probably last me a lifetime. And everybody in that class has gotten so comfortable with each other, so by the end of the class, we could really open up and then not be anxious anymore, which allowed us to be better public speakers. Because I know at the very beginning, people were just so self-conscious, anxious, and we were a little rough around the edges. But then after the 10 weeks go by, then we all know each other by name, and we're all very comfortable with each other. And I believe it'll be a link between us. Next year when I'm walking down the halls, hopefully everybody will come up and say hi to me, and it will be friendly. So I believe that this whole class was just such a great thing for me, even as a public speaker, and just to be more comfortable with my classmates. So I really loved it. I really loved the This I Believe speeches, and I think everyone did a great job.